What's up, everybody? Jake here at techtalkinginger, and I am going to be talking about CES 2022. We're going to talk all about the new Intel stuff, the new AMD stuff, the new Nvidia stuff. We're going to talk all about that. We're going to talk about Sony VR2, quite a name, by the way. We're going to talk about new Samsung stuff. We're going to talk about cars, EV cars from Sony of all places. So if you guys are new to this channel, make sure to hit that subscribe and notification bell. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it. And if you're returning viewers, I appreciate you, and hopefully you already have subscribed. And if you haven't, hit the notification and subscribe, and like this video. And if you didn't like it, well, dislike it, guys. But let's get on with that intro. Alright, you guys, hopefully it's not too loud, background noise and all. I've been fighting with this mic. I don't know what it is. Hopefully I finally got it figured out. Hopefully this video comes out perfect on sound, other than some background noise, because once again, here in Iowa, it's freaking cold. It's in the negatives. Everything's frozen. I gotta have the furnace kicked on max. So you might get a lot of background noise, unfortunately, and I've been fighting this thing for sound. I mean, YouTube's not easy, guys. It's just not. Editing's very new to me. The whole microphone and editing for sound and stuff is all very new to me. I know tech, I love tech, but this is out of my wheelhouse. I've never been a vlogger or a camera video person, or getting them cinematic shots or nailing the sound and stuff. So bear with me. The channel's only going to get better, you guys. But let's get into this CES 2022. And let's start with the gaming laptops announced at CES 2022 with the latest Intel, AMD, and Nvidia mobile components. So let's get on with it. As is usual the case for CES, there's an abundance of gaming laptops being announced for release in early and mid 2022 that have at least two of the following traits in common. They have Intel's 12th Gen H series processors, which are awesome, you guys. They are pretty sweet. A lot of talk around them. It's gonna be an interesting year. Or they support AMD Ryzen 6000 series processors, and they have Nvidia's new RTX 3070 Ti, 3080 Ti, which is on par with the RTX Desktop Titan, is what we're hearing. And then there's a lot of 3050s also that I don't see them saying on here. What's more, many of them will also support DDR5 RAM at 4800 megahertz. This is the big thing here at 2022. You got the new Acer Predator Trident 500 SE. Acer Predators are fantastic, and Acer just kills it usually, guys. Acer's flagship machine for CES 2022 supports up to Intel's Core i9-12900 HK, which is a beast. Nvidia's new RTX 3080 Ti graphics, also a beast. Can house 32 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM, 5200 megahertz, 2 terabyte PCIe 4.0 storage. The Nitro from Acer, which is also fantastic, has AMD's latest Ryzen series 6000 series, or Intel's 12th Gen Core i7. This can also have 32 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM, Nvidia RTX 3070 Ti, and has a 2 M.2 PCI 4.0 slots. And then the Predator Helios 300 will have a Core i9-12900H, RTX 3080 graphics, 32 gigabytes DDR5, and 2 terabyte PCIe M.2 4.0 in RAID 0. Asus, there's been a lot going on with Asus. Their ROG Zephyrus G14, which is always a killer of a machine. 2022 will have all AMD affair going up with Ryzen 9 6900HS paired with AMD's Radeon RX 6800S graphics chip. The G15 can also come up to AMD's Ryzen 9 6900 RTX 3080 Ti. Both can support DDR5 32GB memory clocked at 4800. 16 GB of it will be soldered onto the board, leaving one slot for you to use later on. You can use PCIe 4.0 M.2. SSDs, 1 TB max on the G14. The ROG Flow X13, which there's been a lot going on about that. It's supposed to be just a beast also, like the best tablet PC gaming thing you can get, I guess. Which that one is going to have the RTX 3050 Ti, AMD Ryzen 9 6980HS. Main appeal of the laptop is the mobile connector, which lets you connect an ASUS external GPU enclosure that can power the tablet. It's pretty much their upgraded mothership that's super tiny, gonna beat out the Microsoft Surface in every way, pretty much. Thing's pretty sweet. ASUS new gaming tablet can be configured with up to Intel Core i9-12900H, RTX 3050 Ti, graphics department. Being a thin tablet, it can support up to 32 GB DDR5 raw memory clocked at 5200. So, ROG Zephyrus Duo 16. Let's see, Razer getting in it, of course, guys. Razer Blade 14, 3080 Ti, Ryzen 9 6900HX, 16 GB DDR RAM, 1 TB NVMe SSD, replaceable. Alienware is getting in here. You know, you guys can see the what's going on here. It's pretty much all the new processors and obviously the new graphics cards for mobile, for laptops. Some new, some aren't. But you can see we may be having a chip shortage, but competition is thriving in these companies. It's all good for us, the consumers, guys. This is fantastic news. We're going to have lots of options and lots of competition, and we end up getting the better stuff thanks to it. But that's it in the laptop department, you guys. Let's move on to the new graphics cards announced at CES. You're going to see, obviously, some of the graphics cards that have just been named, both with AMD and Nvidia announcing its Radeon RX 6000 and GeForce RTX 30 series. And Intel soon to enter the GPU battle. That stuff is sweet, and, you know, it's good for us. Once again, competition. The main attraction from AMD in terms of GPU is the new entry-level GPU, Radeon RX 6500 XT graphics, releasing on January 19th, guys. AMD prices the GPU at $199. Hopefully we can get them, guys. But with an ongoing chip shortage and a previous track record of third-party GPU makers such as MSI increasing the street price, these GPUs may be hard to find. Radeon RX 6500 XT, like others in the RX 6000 series, features RDNA 2 graphics architecture, and the lower-end GPU model aims to run the latest titles at 1080p on the highest settings. It's a pretty sweet deal for $200 if they can deliver. There's some graphs if you guys want to look at them. AMD claims that the RX 6500 XT will outperform both GTX 1650 and RX 570, but no info on Nvidia's newer GPUs like the RTX 2060 and lower-end RTX 30 GPUs. So that's will deliver up to 1.6 times faster performance on highest 1080p setting in newer titles. Intel is planning to take on AMD and Nvidia in the GPU market this year. When its first generation of Arc series GPUs, codenamed Alchemist, slated to release sometime early this year, while Intel did not unveil firm specifications nor imagery, let alone a release date for the Arc Alchemist GPU outside of Q1 2022, Intel provided some new information on XE super sampling tech, XESS, which is announced last August when it confirmed it was making GPUs. XESS is Intel's response to Nvidia's DLSS and AMD's FSR. Each super sampling tech overall goal is to provide an extra boost in either performance or resolution without your PC rigs requiring additional horsepower. At CES 2022, Intel confirmed early supporters of the XESS super sampling tech ahead of launching Intel Arc GPU. Developers include Ubisoft, Kojima Productions, IO Interactive, and 10 additional studios have all committed to supporting XESS in its games, most notably the PC port of Death Stranding Director's Cut. Good news. And then Nvidia, like AMD and Intel, Nvidia has plenty of news to share that can get some PC gamers excited for new tech arriving down the road, providing they can get their hands on it. Yup. Gotta love the world we're in right now. Down the road, provided they can get their hands on it, during its live stream, the GPU giant announced that it was making laptop GPUs of its RTX 3080 Ti and RTX 3070 Ti graphics cards, starting at $1499 or $2499 if you want an RTX 30 Ti gaming laptop. Nvidia's gaming laptops arrived on February 1st, and the company claims that these GPUs are faster than Nvidia's Agent Titan RTX desktop GPU. Nvidia also took the time to announce its new entry-level GPU, the RTX 3050, which arrives roughly a week after AMD's RX 6500 XT on January 27th. Nvidia claims its new sub-300 desktop graphics card would deliver a leap in performance over the GTX 1650 and will support DLSS and hardware-accelerated ray tracing. Towards the end of the stream, Nvidia also announced that the long-rumored RTX 3090 Ti, the RTX 3090 Ti will feature 24 gigabytes of GDDR6X VRAM, 40 teraflops of GPU performance, damn, making it roughly 11% faster than its non-Ti RTX 3090 variant. While no release date or price was revealed during the stream, Nvidia promises to share more information on the GPU next month. Alright, you guys. That's it. The graphics cards announcements. All great news. I love it. Excited. 2022, it's going to be a fun year. Going to be great. Let's talk Samsung's new QD OLED TV that is looking to snuff out LG. Get ready for a new OLED TV player. Samsung is the top-selling TV brand worldwide, but its QLED television have never performed as well as OLED TVs made by rivals like LG. At CES 2022, Samsung tackled those rivals head-on with its new QD display, a new kind of big screen that relies on OLED technology. This TV wasn't announced in an official press release like Samsung's other 2022 models. Instead, it appeared as a 2022 Best of Innovation Award winner at CES. Samsung's 65-inch QD display TV is the world's first true RGB self-emitting quantum dot OLED display, combining the contrast levels of RGB OLED with the color and brightness of quantum dots. The award text reads, other features mentioned include for HDMI 2.1, a 144 Hz refresh rate, a Neo Quantum processor, and immersive sound. Other details about the TV include pricing, availability, image or screen size beyond 65-inch are currently unclear. CNET reached out to Samsung for additional details, and representatives replied, all I can say at this time is we'll have more to share about the 2022 TV lineup in the next several weeks. They added the TV's name has yet to be determined. A new kind of OLED TV could have big implications for the high-end TV market. A company called LG Display currently manufactures all the OLED TVs available today and supplies them not only to LG Electronics, but also Sony, Vizio, Philips, Panasonic, and others worldwide. QD display panels first announced in 2019 are manufactured by Samsung Display and could be sold to not only Samsung but other brands too. In fact, Sony will sell its own QD OLED TV later in 2022, and other brands could follow. Good old Sony. OLED is the gold standard among high-end TVs with perfect black levels, and they are. No stray illumination and excellent off-angle viewing. QD OLED combines organic light-emitting diodes and quantum dots with the current version of OLED. Yellow and blue OLED materials create white light and filters mix in other colors. QD OLED uses blue LEDs to create light and quantum dots to convert some of the blue into red and green. The benefits, according to Samsung Display, include better color overall, improved viewing angles, and same perfect black levels that the conventional OLED is known for. Current OLED TV panels manufactured by LG Display come in a variety of sizes, and sale price on OLED TVs have fallen below $1,000 for the smallest, least expensive examples. I don't expect Samsung's QD OLED TVs to offer as much variety or get as affordable, especially in the first year, and I'd be surprised if the picture quality improvement, if any, blows me away. There's also the question of how the next technology will hold up over time and handle burn-in. All right, let's talk about this. First off, the QD OLED from Samsung, as far as I know, definitely doesn't have burn-in problems. Not like normal OLEDs. They very low burn-in chance. Still can burn in. Very bright, much brighter than current OLEDs. That's the beauty of it, is you can get the perfect blacks, but still be pretty close to LCD and micro LED brightness. Very high nits, and you want high brightness for HDR to come through. You want perfect blacks because usually with high brightness comes more grayish blacks. So you're getting best of both worlds. High brightness, great HDR because of that, perfect blacks, and lower burn-in. I think Samsung's going to kill it on this TV, and I can't wait to see more on it. Probably won't get my hands on one to show you guys. Be nice if I could, and if I do somehow, be watching for a review on it. I love my Sony TV, but I've always really liked Samsung, especially because they have really good customer service and honor their warranties very well, especially on their TVs. So let's cross our fingers to maybe you guys getting a review on that. But I'll at least cover any details I find out, regardless. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, guys. So let's move on to some Sony news, some PlayStation VR 2, and I'm excited. It looks like there's going to be some pretty cool stuff with this. Sony pulled a little surprise at its CES 2022 press conference. They pulled two, really, but press conference teasing a few more details of its expected next-gen VR headset for the PlayStation 5 and a little peek at a game. The hardware is indeed called the PlayStation VR 2. Not a surprise. As Sony explains in a new detailed blog post, and its funky controllers are called PSVR 2 Sense controllers, similar in spirit to Sony's DualSense controllers. But the more interesting news is the exclusive game revealed, Horizon Call of the Mountain. And if you guys have played Horizon Zero Dawn, then you guys know it is a fantastic game, and VR version of it should be really fun. Really fun. The VR headset promises to have unique vibrating feedback and controllers with advanced haptics. So haptics in the controllers and your head vibrating. Along with eye tracking, sweet, a 110-degree field of view, and foveated rendering, a technology that focuses only on where the fovea of the eye is looking to maximize resolution. Less screen door effect would be sweet, and it's going to be awesome. Sony's PlayStation head of R&D, Dominic Malatin, suggested eye tracking could be likely back in 2019 with CNET. Well, it's likely in 2022. Sounds. It looks to be one of the big game-changing VR headsets expected in 2022. Here are the key specs we know so far. OLED display, and we just talked about that. Perfect blacks. 2000 by 2040 pixel per eye, 90 hertz and 120 hertz frame rates, 120-degree field of view, eye tracking, foveated rendering, adjustable lens separation, in-headset vibration, 3D audio, built-in microphone and audio out, headset jack, 4 external cameras for tracking, single USB-C connection, I love that, and controllers with USB-C ports, Bluetooth 5.1, rechargeable batteries, 6-degree field, 6 DOF tracking, 6 degrees of field tracking, finger tracking using capacitive touch buttons, and infrared haptics and specialized haptic triggers like the DualSense controllers, which is awesome. So much more immersive with triggers like that. Well, we still don't know a lot, even though Sony seems to have dumped a ton of information our way. There are still a lot of unknowns about the PSVR 2 that we hope to find out sooner than later. How much does it cost? The original PlayStation VR was $400 in 2016. With all of this, I'm guessing it's going to be probably $400 or $500. I don't see them steeply increasing it. I could see it being roughly close to $400 still, even with all of that. Sony said the PSVR is coming in 2022. Oh man, I'm over that number. What games will it have in VR? Well, we know it's going to have a Horizon. Will it be backward compatible with all of the old PSVR games? Odds are, according to reports, it will be backwards compatible with existing PSVR games. Well, that would be dumb if they didn't, because there'd be a very small library, guys. Any chance it could be wireless? It is definitely tethered. Sorry. I would love it to be wireless, but it's not going to be. So that's it on the Sony VR, but Sony had a second surprise, like I said. They are getting into electronic cars, you guys. Sony is beating Apple to it. During Sony's keynote presentation at CES 2022, the company rolled out its Vision SEV we saw last year, along with a new concept SUV dubbed Vision SO2. But the big surprise this time is the launch of Sony Mobility, a new company is starting that will focus on electric cars. While the tech industry has been focused for several years on whether or not Apple might produce a vehicle, Sony already showed us a working prototype packed full of its technology, and now it's going a step further. Sony posted several demo videos on YouTube featuring both Vision S prototype EVs. Some, like the 2-minute concept movie above, give hints of the picture-perfect lifestyle these cars could be a part of. Others show off the design of the user interface or features the test remote driving via 5G connection linking Tokyo and Germany in real time. We don't know if all of these leads actually talking a Sony brand car for a spin someday, but clearly it has a vision, haha, get it, for the autonomous electric future that it's pursuing. We are exploring a commercial launch of Sony's EV, said Kiichiro Yoshida, the company's chairman, president, and CEO. That exploration will apparently find out how a creative entertainment company can redefine mobility. During last year's reveal of the Vision S, Sony talked a lot about its capabilities with sensors, and we'll see how it uses that technology advantage in the car industry in 2021. It's already shared some pain with automakers in the dealing with the chip shortage, whether it intends to join the party as a full-fledged competitor or some form of supplier or partner is what we and possibly Sony don't know yet. Yeah. These are the, there's the images. This was at CES 2022. Yeah, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting what Sony does, you guys. They been around a long time, and they make great products. My camera's a Sony. This mic that I'm fighting with, unfortunately, is a Sony. I respect them. And more electric cars, not a bad thing. More people getting in on it, more innovation, more competition, just like with everything else. Competition breeds innovation, and this is a good thing. Emissions are high in the world. Electric cars are the future. I believe that very much. I focus more on Tesla, but I'll be watching Sony now, that's for sure. But that's it for the stuff I'm covering for CES. There'll probably be some more stuff I cover, but that's it today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this tech news episode on the CES coverage. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. You guys remember to subscribe. It really helps a lot. Hopefully you made it to the end of the video, you guys. Drop some comments down below if you have any questions about any of these things coming, or what you think of Sony and the electric cars, what you think of these new laptops coming, if you think Intel's new processors are going to stop. stomp the crap out of Macs, the MacBooks, M1 Max and M1 Pro chips. You know, let me know what you think of Intel getting in the GPU game, and if you would rock an Intel GPU dedicated graphics card in your rig. I'd be curious. I'd love to get my hands on one. You know, I'd be interested in do some benchmarks on a Intel dedicated GPU. But as always, you guys, make sure to like and subscribe. Check out my other social medias. Watch my other videos. Send these videos to friends. Let them know to subscribe. Check it out. Check out the new tech channel up and coming. You know, you guys get in the beginning like now. See where this goes in a couple of years. But I appreciate you. And that's it for tech news today. And until next time, you guys have a good one. And if you're anywhere in Iowa freezing to death like we are, stay warm, you guys. And that's it. Later.